All right, so you're in Brixton and you're staring at a lock that is just not cooperating. First things first, don't panic. You've landed in exactly the right place. We're about to break down who to call for pretty much any lock issue you can think of in the area. So, let's get into it.
Oh, that feeling. We all know it, right? You pull the door shut, you hear that click, and your heart just sinks. You're locked out. It is so stressful, incredibly frustrating, but, and this is the important part, there is a very quick fix. And that's exactly what this is all about, giving you clear, straight-to-the-point answers with zero fluff. We're going to show you exactly who to call to get the help you need, right when you need it the most. No more panic, just a solid plan.
Okay, let's dive right into the big one, the most urgent scenario. You are locked out of your home, your car, your office, whatever it is. In an emergency like that, speed and reliability are literally everything.
Get this, 20 minutes. That's the average arrival time for Locksmith for London. I mean, when you're stuck on your own doorstep, knowing that help can be there that fast, that is a massive relief.
And you're probably thinking, okay, that's fast, but what's it going to cost me? Well, emergency help doesn't have to completely break the bank. Locksmith for London has really transparent pricing that starts from just £29. That means you can get back inside without that extra horrible stress of a giant unexpected bill.
So what's the deal here? What are they promising? Well, first off, they're available 24/7, which is huge, because let's be real, lock problems never happen at convenient times. Plus, every single job comes with a 1-year guarantee on parts and labor. That's real peace of mind. And maybe the best part? No hidden call-out fees. The price they quote you is the price you actually pay. Simple. All right, let's shift gears. We're moving away from the panic of an emergency to something a little more everyday, but still super important. Getting a spare key made. You know, it's one of those things you always mean to do before it becomes a crisis, right? So, you need a spare key in Brixton. You've basically got 2 fantastic local spots to choose from. Over on Brixton Hill, you've got Carabo Locksmith. It's a smaller shop, but it gets top marks for being super quick and convenient. Here's a little pro tip though. If you have a special kind of key, give them a call first. Then you've got Heels Etc. on Electric Lane, and they're known for their guaranteed service whilst you wait. So 2 really solid choices. It just depends on what you're looking for.
Now, let's talk about a very specific, and let's be honest, very modern headache, losing your car key. It's not just a simple piece of metal anymore, is it? It's a tiny piece of program tech, and getting it replaced can feel, well, a little complicated.
But don't worry, you've got a couple of ways to tackle this. For pure maximum convenience, a mobile service like 24/7 Auto Locksmith is a game changer. They literally come to you wherever your car is in Brixton, and they can cut, program, and even fix key fobs right there on the spot. The alternative is to head to an in-store option, like the Timpson inside the Tesco on Acker Lane. They offer same-day service, which is great if you prefer dealing with a physical shop. Okay, so we've talked a lot about reacting to problems. How about we get ahead of them? Let's talk proactive security. Seriously, upgrading your locks is one of the single best things you can do for your home or your business security. So where should you go?
Your absolute go-to for this in Brixton is a place called Fortress Lock and Safe Co. Now, this isn't about just grabbing a lock off a shelf. You can actually visit their showroom on Brixton Hill and get genuine, expert advice on everything from high-security deadbolts to fancy access control systems. You'll walk out of there with exactly the right hardware for your needs, all backed by some serious professional knowledge.
Whew, okay. That was a lot of info, right? So let's boil it all down into one super simple, easy-to-use guide. Think of this as your Brixton Locksmith cheat sheet for any lock situation you find yourself in. All right, let's run through it one last time, super quick. Problem? You're locked out in an emergency. Solution? Locksmiths for London. Problem? You need a spare key. Solution? Carabo Locksmith or Heels Etc. Got a car key crisis? Solution? The mobile 24/7 Auto Locksmith or a visit to Timpson. And if you're ready to upgrade your security, your destination is Fortress Lock and Safe Co. See? Simple. So what's the big takeaway here? It's that for pretty much any lock and key headache you might have in Brixton, there's a clear, straightforward solution. It's all about knowing who to call. So now you're not just informed, you're prepared. You got a plan. You could feel more in control and hopefully a whole lot more secure.